Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to push my luck to the limits. So I'll be flying the MiG-21 over the North Korea. So it's the North Korean MiG-21. I'm sitting on, wait a moment, on a Gwangju airfield. My flight is not that long, it's just south from the Pyongyang. Flight is not that long, but there is multiple American fighters flying over my head. As you can see, there is a MiG-15 just over me. So let's set up everything first on the ground. I'm carrying the external fuel tank under my belly just to show you. And don't mind the Serbian insignia or marking on my wings. Basically, the Falcon Elite Force is using one model for one skin for the MiG-21, and just because this Elite Force is mainly about the Balkan theater, so they're using this Balkan skin. I'm going to switch off the lights immediately. It's not necessary to have the lights here. Program 4 selected. Okay, there are 4 R-13R under my wings. I'll be using them against the NATO or the American fighters. Just wish me luck. The distance or the range for this missile is just 8 nautical miles, so nothing fancy, nothing special. It will be really difficult. MiG-21's radar is definitely not the top of the top of the technology, so I'll be getting lots of fake contacts, lots of some mirroring on my radar screen, and it will be quite difficult to lock and see the target itself. So I think I'm ready. So let's go for the takeoff. So everything seems to be working properly. Let's go for it. I think I will end up in the crater just like 10 miles behind the runway probably. Okay, first of all I need to fly somewhere to the heading between 270 and 0, just somewhere to the northwest, just to be able to escape from the South Korean and American fighters. Okay, let's check the fuel. 5,600.
Dragnet 1-1, request clearance for departure. Dragnet 1-1, Gwangju Tower, position and hold, runway 30.
Runway 30. Okay, that's the correct way how to fly even after the takeoff. So I'll stay in this heading. Okay, let's go for the takeoff.
Dragnet 1-1, Gwangju Tower, you're cleared to takeoff, runway 30, hard heading 210.
It's jumping on the runway. Okay, airborne.
Altitude, 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 altitude.
Okay, flaps up.
Echo 1-1. Plane 2 departed. Resume all navigation.
I hope these missiles are not meant for me, but probably not. It seems like Phoenix missiles, like according to the trajectory. And it's active SA2. Oh, come on, it's my friend. So I can fly directly into the SA2 circle. I have some F-16s and F-15s behind my back, so let's accelerate. The MiG-21 is the aircraft which likes the airspeed. Okay, F-16s in front of me. Master arm on. And they are flying away. As soon as they saw me flying, they turned away. I hope there is no active missile in the air flying into me. I don't know how good this RWR is, but hopefully... Oh, I lost him. I'm losing his like all the time. Probably he's jamming, and you can see how bad this radar is. But he's slowly getting into the range for my missiles. I'm much faster than the F-16, definitely. And he's in range. Look at this beauty. There's another F-16 coming from the Fox 1, and I immediately lost him. Immediately, like, I mean like now. I can't use any chaffs and flares. Okay, let's eject. I was expecting very similar result. I don't know why I lost the track. As soon as I fired the missile, I lost the track on my radar, and I was unable to lock it once again. I was unable to move the cursor. So maybe it has something to do with the missiles itself. It's like Fox 1, very primitive one. Okay, let's press the end mission. I don't think I was able to shoot him down. I saw that the missile was flying like completely elsewhere than the... It's a horrible result. The missile missed as usual. Okay, that was the MiG-21 flight. Let's see what else is here in the... Okay, MiG-17. I don't have mood to fly MiG-17. MiG-19 here as well. It will be even harder because it has like definitely no RWR. Couple of Chinese J8s, which is the MiG-21s, and a backup mission of the MiG-29, very interesting. And backup mission for the Su-27, the J11. So let's jump into this mighty aircraft again. Let's take the RE variant. Okay, R73 mode 2, sorry. Okay, that's it. Can't take the external fuel tanks. Takeoff time 2016. Maybe let's move the alternate airfield to this airfield. It's much better position when comparing to my fly path. And I'll be flying just somewhere into the Pyongyang area, so let's move the time of the mission. I don't think I will be able to reach this area and stay there, like this assigned area between 0.3 and 4. I think I'll stay somewhere over the Pyongyang, very close to the maybe 2 and 5, and I'll be trying to attack the American aircrafts from that range. Okay, let's go for the takeoff. Flying a MiG-21 with this R-13 is really a joke only. These were the missiles where the pilots were trained, were told that they should fire the missiles like in pairs, just because the probability of the kill was that low that it was recommended to shoot them like in pairs. Okay, so let's go for the takeoff. Now in much better aircraft, so I can rely on the power of the radar. It's very powerful, definitely better than the F-16 has, and very close to the F-15 radar probably. I mean the C variant. I don't know about the E variant, but definitely somewhere close to the C variant.
Bluebell 1-1. Request clearance for departure. Bluebell 1-1. Position and hold. Runway 23 right.
Okay, 23 right. It's the J-11 I was flying before, like 2 videos ago. Still the last J-11, the Chinese Air Force, at least in this area, so maybe they got somehow resupply and...
You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 23 right. Depart heading 275.
Okay, so let's go for the takeoff.
Altitude, altitude.
Very good controls on this aircraft in the high AOA, or the angle of attack. So very good controls on the minimum speed.
Bluebell 1-1. Departure.
Very
Visual
nice.
Navigation.
Okay. So let's climb into the 20,000 feet. But before I do that, I need to set up the aircraft properly. Very funny that I was unable to launch any countermeasures in that MiG-21. I was pressing the button, but it does like nothing, so I just forgot about it. That it was impossible. Okay, 6 missiles. Like for the medium range, 2 for the short range. So let's go. Very sad for me that there are no like R-77M or even the R-77 available in this campaign. Otherwise, it will be very different experience than the R-27 missile. It's FAX-3. This R-27 is the FAX-1 missile still. So you have to guide the missile or track the target all the time while the missile is in the air. So you will need to provide the guidance to it during the entire flight. And I've taken again the RE variant. The E is like Energia or extended range. So basically it offers like higher range than the standard, like 20 to 30% more range than the standard R27R. It's slowly getting darker and darker. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. Honestly, I was hoping that the Su-27 family has like greater fuel amount. So I need to be, it's definitely better than the MiG-29. Don't take me wrong, it's much more better, but I feel that the F-15 has like more fuel, or at least better fuel consumption. There's like 22,000 pounds of fuel. If I remember that correctly, you can put some external fuel tanks, like 3 of them, under your wings. So that's even better. My current fuel consumption is 13,000 pounds of fuel per flight hour, and according to my fuel amount, I should be able to fly like 1 hour 15 minutes, probably, like so. It's not bad, but not good as well. So I can imagine that at least the range for such a air superiority fighter might be slightly better. But at least I have like better missiles now than I had in the MiG-21 and even in the MiG-29. I had the R27R variant, not the RE variant, so it's offering me better range, and also I had better radar, so hopefully if I lock something, the radar should stay locked on the target and not losing it. I was thinking about the MiG-29 after I made that video, and basically the flight model of the MiG-29 is very interesting in this game. I do feel it's very close to the reality, whereas the power to weight ratio in the MiG-29 is really awesome, and the aircraft is able to fly almost vertically all the time. It's really like great acceleration, really high speed capable aircraft, so I was really able to outrun any hostile aircrafts during that mission. It was very well visible, especially in that video that I was immediately at very high speeds very close to the ground, so that's even better than if you are moving that fast in the very dense air. So the missile, which might be following you, gets slower and slower, really like drastically and rapidly, and still you are able to fly like very, very fast and to basically outrun the missile. So the missile won't be able to catch you. Okay, it's like 160 miles to the steer point 2. So let me use the time compression. Okay, flying almost at 400 knots, which is definitely perfect. 24,000 feet, also perfect. Fuel consumption 11,000. So I should be able to fly like this for 1.5 hours. At this speed, this altitude, if nothing happens, but I really do feel that something will happen. I'm approaching to the 100 miles range from the steer point 2. Okay, there is the alternate airfield. I can see it on my HSD, or the horizontal situation display. It's like 50 miles now. Okay, I can see the steer point 2 already on my HSD. So far, nothing unusual here on my radar. No radar signatures, nothing to be shown. Okay, that's really interesting. I was hoping that something will be moving around the steer point 3 and 4, maybe even the steer point 2 and 5. And nothing's there on my radar. I don't have any AVAX, as you can see. There are like no request picture, no declare, no like vector to nearest threat, so I can't activate these commands. I have to rely on my own only, so I'm the only Allied aircraft operating here. I'm telling Allied just because I'm flying for the other side, so... And there was something on radar in the distance, somewhere around the steer point 3. I put my steer point 3 there, so something was moving there, as you can see now. So there is a target and another target is moving here, which is much closer. So maybe I'm gonna switch targets. I'm going to take this target on my right. Okay, let's go there. It's still jamming, so I don't have any clear information about the target, but at least the radar is seeing that something's there in like 56 miles. Which is great performance, definitely. I will be able to fire my missiles ideally at 20 miles, so still like more range to come. And there is active SA-2 in front of me, so I can use this SA-2 as a cover for me if necessary. Definitely not a threat for me in this scenario. While I'm the Chinese pilot, it won't be attacking me. It will be attacking only the blue aircrafts or the America and the South Korean aircrafts. Now the target seems to be okay. There he is, 46 miles. Still the SA-2 there. Okay, let's switch to the R-27 RE, or the medium range missile. You can see it on my HUD, MRM, which means the medium range missile. I have 6 of them. I'm still unable to get like proper information from my radar about the target. Still the radar is not able to provide... Oh, there it is. And they are flying directly into me. And these are F-16s. I should go single target track, as the radar is proposing to me. There is a missile launch, like 2 of them in the air already. So the leader and the wingman fired me. I'm going defensive into the denser air, so reducing my altitude. Putting the target, look at the radar, I've put the target onto the gimbal limit of my radar, so I'm going to reduce the altitude, waiting for the missile to impact. It's like 16 seconds to the impact. Still holding the lock. Still providing the guidance for my missile. And I need to brake. Basically the AMRAAM is much faster.
Altitude, altitude.
And I should go defensive much earlier, probably.
Chaff flare.
And I was hit.
Warning. Pull up, pull up.
Okay, I was shot down again. It's always bad if you meet an F-16 with AMRAAM and you are using just the R-27. It's very obsolete, very old kind of missile, basically introduced with the MiG-29 and the Su-27 back in 80s. Like I can go into the and into the wait a moment, I'm going to check the missile whether it hit, but probably it won't hit anything. Oh, there were like 5 missiles launched at me, but only one of them hit me. It's still enough. I was rescued, so I did survive that, but I've lost the aircraft, which was the last one from the for the Chinese airfield or Air Force, sorry, airfield. I'm messing up already. So I think they don't have any other Shenyang. Wait a minute. Shenyang Air Base. Oh, there is still some. So many bombers here, like these Q-5s. These are like bomber aircrafts. But still one J-11 is there. Maybe it's not like updated only. We'll need to check the ATO. Okay, MiG-29 bar cap. But let's check the tactical reference for the okay, the B variant of the AMRAAM was introduced in okay, it was the replacement for the AIM-7 Sparrow. The R-27 is in some aspects very close or very similar to the Sparrow missile. It was introduced 1991. Let's check the 7M. It's even the modernized variant of the Sparrow missile. 62 introduced, so was the end of the Vietnam era basically when it was introduced. Probably not this M variant. They were using the original, the D or E variant. In the Vietnam, the M variant, it was introduced 82. Get this. Okay, so 82 was introduced the M variant of the Sparrow missile. With range like 50 nautical miles, which is some kind of sci-fi definitely. You won't be able to provide that much range, and 75 for the AMRAAM. Okay, it's the theoretical range. If the target is flying into you, like nose hot, you are at the high altitude, he's at the high altitude, you are flying very fast, he's flying very fast. In ideal conditions, if you fire the missile at 75 miles, it might be able to reach the target and hit it, just because he's flying into the missile. So that's just the theoretical range. But as soon as the target turns away or turns like perpendicular to you, the missile won't be never able to reach the target, basically. So it was introduced 91. The Sparrow was introduced in 82. Let's check the R-27R, the standard one. It's like 85, so 3 years after the Sparrow. And the RE, the long-range variant, range 130 nautical miles. Like, really? It was also 85. Probably that's the information from the R variant, the RE. But I don't believe this range. Like, definitely, you are unable to hit anything at 130 miles. The F-16s were flying into me, and I was getting the lock at 40 miles, barely at 40 miles. And still, the missile was flying slower than the AMRAAMs. The AMRAAMs were able to catch me. So let's check the R-77. 80 miles, which is much realistic. I don't know the year when this was introduced. It's a very good missile. No information here about. There's already the active radar homing, so fire and forget weapon. Finally, something like AMRAAM. Okay, guys, so that's all from my side. I'm going to end this campaign from the North Korean or the Chinese side. Definitely very hard to be fighting against the AMRAAMs, the F-16s, the F-15s. They are basically outranging my missiles, so it's like really unfair fight. I was just going to check it, how it works. I'm gonna save it anyway. So let's go back, let's load the save, and let's select some Allied airfield. Okay, that's it. And just because there is a lot of fog currently on the ground, get the Allied units, we are already finishing the campaign, seems like that. They are already moving into to capture these points of interest inside the Pyongyang. As soon as they are captured, the war will be over. So maybe during this night or maybe during the next day, the war will be basically ended. Still, the engineers are like capturing kind of slowly all these points. Not capturing, fixing these bridges here. Okay, that's already fixed. This bridge here, it's destroyed, so let's move there. So him and to protect this point here. Okay. So you can see that the South Korean and the American forces are really pushing forward, pushing north. Okay, this bridge has been repaired as well. Maybe let's go and let's fix this airfield, so I might be able to use it. It's probably it's operational. Okay. So let me select maybe some sweep mission. Kimpo Air Base, Osan Air Base, Hongwon Air Base. Kimpo probably is the closest one. So let me take off from this airfield. Let's fly all the way around the Pyongyang, basically protecting the ground forces, protecting any attacking aircraft from enemy air activity. But this flight is already in the air. You can see that it's already ingressing. This here, it's landing already. So they're sweeping, and this one is landing as well. And strategic bombing, escorting the B-52s. This might be available. Or there is a stealth mission in the F-117 all the way through the South Korea and then to attack some bridge in the distance. But just because of the fog and low visibility, I doubt they will be able to use their GBUs. Maybe the AI will be able to use them, but I'm not sure about myself. I don't want to fly any PAI missions or the close air support missions.
Rumble 4-1. Attacking ground target. Bullseye 295. 60 miles. I'm hit!
Maybe let's take some long and boring barcap mission for my next video, of course. But I'll be flying somewhere more to the north. Maybe let's pick some from the Kimpo Air Base. This is the Sun, and it's the C variant. I'd like to take the harms for the mission, for the barcap mission. So that's why I'm planning to take the F-16, not the F-15. Seosan Air Base. Okay, that looks great. I need to find that SA-2, which was active somewhere, I don't know where exactly. But there was an active SA-2 and I'd like to destroy it. Okay, that's without radar. So maybe I need to fly like some... What's this? 121 first fighter squadron. Let's fly here. Package. Okay, that's it. Let's try to find the seed mission here. Seed strike. Aircrafts.
Rocket 1-1. Attacking ground target. Bullseye
Okay.
290. 60 miles.
Okay, that's it. So I'll be flying this flight. Let's take the external fuel tanks for it, and let's take the arms as well. And definitely the AMRAAMs, ideally the C variants, just for even better performance. Okay, this will be my next flight. Let's save it right here. And that's it for today, for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.